The Kenyan youth are a highly energetic and opinionated lot ready to take control of their country. And although they are riddled with concerns, it was found that 91% of them still love their country despite all its problems. Corruption, violence, crime and unemployment feature as the youth's main issues, leaving a whopping 71% willing to move to other countries. However, 81% see their futures in Kenya, with heritage remaining important to the identity of 86% of the youth. The majority of the Kenyan youth uphold gender equality value and believe that men and women should have equal responsibilities. But a staggering 60% of youth cannot independently support themselves because they are not in education, employment, or training, while 70% of the working youth work precarious jobs with temporary or part-time contracts. In the labor market, the youth also find discrimination based on physical attributes, ethnicity, and gender, and 67% of them cite connections as more important than academic achievements. Some simply declare education a waste of time. 53% of the youth dream of being entrepreneurs if they had the opportunity. However, 73% opt for job security as employees in the formal sector. Due to finances, pregnancy and/or early marriage, 89% of those who completed primary school can't continue with their education and are willing to go back. Although 87% believe Kenya's education is improving, 63% reported that it still falls under international standards. 80% of the youth are willing to take a technical, vocational education and training course, but only 21% have ever taken one. 62% of the youth report that their level of education does not provide the skills required to do their jobs. Out of this, 42% felt that they had not mastered skills that could generate a livelihood. A basic skill like CV writing was unknown to a third of the youth. Facing multiple exclusions, 49% of the youth believe that the society did not listen to them. Although only 9% of the youth are involved in decision-making or development issues in the community, 69% regard themselves as part of the community, with 40% willing to stand for public office. The youth are also not limited by their religious or ethnic contexts, as 78% would still marry from another ethnic group, while 64% outside of their religion, despite perceived increasing tensions. Though youth are willing to engage within their communities, 24% are unaware of policies specific to youth empowerment. Of those informed, only 54% know about National Youth Service and 9% about the Youth Fund. Overall, 65% of youth maintain that there is lack of enough support from the government. As the youth become more and more aware of their talents, skills, challenges, and their part in society, some space will need to be made for them to take a stand and actively engage with the policies that will shape their tomorrow. Find more information about what the youth in Kenya fear, hope, dream of, and aspire to. Access the Next Generation Kenya report at www.britishcouncil.co.ke.